Oh my good gravy. Agatha Crumplebottom. Oh my gosh, on prank day. Erwin, what a gift you just gave me. You guys, I'm not even ready to see y'all yet. I'm still figuring out what we're doing. I'm still giving our extremely dazed Rocky a nice little cup of coffee here. I had to start early because did you see that? Did you see that? Agatha Crumplebottom, I think that this was a gift from the meteor that tried to go ahead and actually kill our poor boy here. For I don't know, survival? Erwin, what the heck? Maybe he and Agatha Crumplebottom will actually like end up really falling for each other and she'll want to find some sort of potion of youth. Do we even have a potion of youth in this one? I don't even know. I I am amazed. I am absolutely amazed. I'm gonna have to like go ahead and yeah, potion of youth right here. Turn back the sim on the current age, but is that enough to go ahead and turn back time so that she could become like a young adult or something? I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions. Oh my word. All right. Well, let me go ahead and finish getting a few things ready so that I can go ahead and show you guys what we're up to today and hopefully figure out what we're going to do on this prank day. Yeah. Yeah. Rocky. Yeah. I think you're finally putting the pieces together. I think you're finally realizing that yes, not only are you pregnant with an alien baby, not only are you expecting a little one to go ahead and come join the family pretty soon, but there's actually two little ones. Oh, I suspected it was so, and now I am absolutely ecstatic. And no, don't you go off to talk to the plant right now. Like, they were literally just chatting together, and I really want to see what these two might have to say if I leave them alone. Because for some reason, Rocky, like, him getting the exciting news from the ultrasound examination has made it so that he is actually like pumped to set up a nursery and he's ridiculously flirty. I thought that he would go back into a dazed panic, friends, but instead, it seems like it has made Rocky feel like clearly I'm so hot. Extraterrestrials decided to come and pick my very, very fine butt up and take me into space. So I think that there's still a lot that we have to explain to Rocky about, Ashlyn kind of crash landed, doesn't really remember kind of what happened. So quite legitimately, we don't know if she is actually the other parent of Rocky's alien babies. Two babies! That would really, really, really explain why, even though he's only in the second trimester, he's like pregnant second trimester. He's well into his pregnancy now and excited to be a father. In 4 days, we'll have the third trimester, and then we'll still have several more days of that before the twins are born. Wow, that explains why there's so much bump going on, and that explains why poor Rocky has been starving and passing out and peeing himself nonstop. And I'm so happy that this is how I am experiencing having alien babies in Sims 4 for the first time in almost 10 years. Oh, this is just joy and delight, joy and delight. Ashlyn's gonna have to be really explaining a few things. Let's go ahead and maybe, let's see, joke about. Maybe, oh, can we give a funny gift or like do an impression or let's make funny faces just to try to work on our prank day stuff because what a way, what a way to go ahead. Oh, now she can tell knock knock jokes. Okay, that's adorable. I think knock knock jokes finding out that you're like expecting a baby seems ironically like hilarious. Oh, and he's listening to her question, fresh and frisky from attempting romance while surrounded in clean surroundings. Rocky is feeling as fresh and clean as the room he's in. Romance sounds a lot better when everyone can enjoy a dust-free ambiance. Look, I miss our dust bunnies, buddy, but this is just cracking me up, you guys. Cause look at this. Look at this. I thought he would be panicking. I thought it would be like, what do you mean? What do you mean I'm about to be a father? Little did I know that our boy Rocky, irresponsible enough to go ahead and try to become a Simsock star by destroying a national monument and making a elderly matriarch of another country pass out, even though he is indeed trying to dodge all of her grandchildren who want to go ahead and duel him, our boy Rocky, he he's actually wow. I don't know why I didn't expect that outcome since he is indeed ridiculously like self-assured and self-absorbed. I don't know why I didn't predict that outcome. But actually he thinks he's hot stuff because he's expecting alien babies. So that's hilarious, and he's taking the news pretty well. I'm actually going to go ahead and have both of them start kind of, let's like maybe make funny faces. I want to have both of them finish up, tell a joke about a horse, of course. Of course, we're going to do that. I'm going to let them both be a little bit playful. Oh, he can now compose and perform several short routines at the computer and microphone, respectively. Oh, interesting. But to explain how we got here, friends, Rocky actually finally looked through the microscope at the data that Ashlyn was trying to pull up to convince him, like, hey, alien babies. And he did get his logic up above logic level 3. And I love the idea that he actually did that because he was so curious about this. This is the celestial crown. I've never used it before, but I've started using it here with Ashlyn and Rocky because it reminded me of a miner's helmet. And then I realized, oh, you know, Ashlyn's able to transmute things into these crystals, and these crystals, when slotted into the little miner helmet thing, the celestial crown, do different things for you. Like for instance, this very rare rainbows, which she actually transmuted with her alien powers on one of the minerals. Minerals! Meteor! I need to tell you guys about the meteor too. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll get to that. But when she puts this, or anybody puts this into the crown, then it allows the nearby Sims to become happy and recharges all needs except energy, which is really cool. And eventually the power level runs out on those. So then you have to get a new one. Like for this rose one, it clears a Sim's mind of any anger energies. And for the sapphire one, it recharges the social need without actually having to like spend time with people. And then the crystal we have in it right now helps to raise your logic skill very quickly. So Rocky, he was intrigued by that high fashion. He was intrigued by her fancy schmancy new microscope. And together, I love the idea that they were able to go ahead and find out, yes, we have two babies on the way! And not just two babies, ultrasound examination results. The patient named above, Rocky, is pregnant with twins. It will most likely be two girls. Aww. Ah! That's so exciting. So the ultrasound actually came from a mod from Little Miss Sam, who is one of like the most amazing modders out there for just adding gameplay tweaks that just really help to make everything smoother and more fun and immersive. And I love the idea that we actually got the ultrasound not by, you know, going away for a little while and coming back with it, but by actually using the microscope and Ashlyn's like alien knowledge. So that's what we have been up to over there. Let's see. I really want these two to like play around and just be mischievous. Oh, it's mischief, not humor. Of course, I forgot about that. Deception, impersonate mermaids, lie about career, memory. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna. Oh my gosh, scare with probe. Hell, hold up, hold up, hold up. I forgot about that. I forgot that that was actually something that we could do. Oh my word. Okay, Ashlyn. He's feeling passionate. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I wonder if that's going to end up like cooling his passions a touch if she's spooking him with the probe. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's so cute! Alright, did he find that funny? Because he should. I think he would. She's acquired the mischief skill. Aw. Well, I think that's really cute that she was being mischievous. And then we could erase his memory, but it actually has a powerful effect. In case you guys have never done this before, it erases, I think, like almost all of the Sims relationships. I think that's what it can do. So like maybe be careful about that. Also, Rocky, let's come over and have you be a little mischievous too. Let's see, what could he do? Give fake bad news, lie about career, start preposterous rumor, prank, scare, what's that spot? I think that he would definitely maybe start a rumor just as a playful way to be like, hey, like, clearly oh, he's scared. Pro panic. Oh my gosh, that's really cute. Okay, we'll try to be more careful with him.
Kadab, Sarbava.
Oh, you too.
Oh,
What a
Ashkul
life. What a
Nabe.
life they've had. Let's make prank day
Charvin,
successful
Skip,
as
Whip,
he starts a
Hana Yuchi,
preposterous rumor.
Whip
And
Sabatana,
then we'll go ahead and we'll have
Larga,
her
Matanabe Andrew,
maybe start
Shabba,
another rumor back at
Shabba
him
Corbin.
as a way of being able as a way of being able to make jokes about this whole alien baby situation.
Quibba! Start the bay Quibba!
I know, right? Okay, he's still feeling pretty smitten. And he's getting pretty hungry. Oh my gosh. Oh, he complimented her appearance all on his own. Aw, and that okay, look, here's the thing. Here's where she got completely distracted and didn't even want to go ahead and carry on with her mischief. Here's the thing, guys. I think I think that Rocky is feeling so confident about himself and so full about himself that I thought he might finally propose to Ashlyn, like, hey, you want to be like girlfriend, boyfriend, or like actually having a relationship because he was looking out for the well being of his future daughters. Now that I'm actually here and we're actually doing this, I think that actually he's like, yep, I'm such hot stuff. Don't you think you want to go ahead and maybe maybe like be my girlfriend, like be with this hot me? That's totally him. That is so totally him. So let's actually finally fulfill that whim he had ages ago, asking her to be girlfriend. And I think that's because he's actually just kind of an adrenaline seeker who's in over his head and super pumped about the babies. And I think for Ashlyn, she always thought that's where we're going. I'm actually thinking we might have some sort of really interesting ritual we have to do at 6 a.m. before they can get married. Like maybe sending them to 6 a.m. and then maybe they need to like, I don't know, swim with a bunch of those sprites from that weird pond that you can get in Get Famous or something, and that's like an alien bonding ritual that's equivalent to our marriage. I think that would be really cool to do, but I think that she's just unexpectedly found herself crash landed here. One thing has led to another. Now she's in love with all the plants and animals. She's fallen in love with Rocky, but I think in a way that's kind of like alien-esque, where it's like you're just always together and present. And so the idea of like romantic love might really sweep her off her feet. Like flirtation and being able to go ahead and like have snuggles and kisses, like I think that might surprise her. Because I think working together just side by side on projects and life projects is maybe her culture's way of showing love, and so she hasn't clued in. So I think this human tradition might be really fun for her. But let's do this. It's about time.
So,
Let's ask to be girlfriend. And Rocky?
Yipsy.
Oh, I thought he would be doing that more out of like, thinking about his daughters, but instead, it truly is because he thinks he's so hot. Okay, that's adorable. Oh my gosh, come on, Rocky. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is. Oh, are you kidding? Come on, you geese. You absolute geese. How could you be so cute? Okay, that was adorable. So, see, and she's all excited too. Loyal! Oh my gosh, Rocky's feeling particularly loyal and committed to his relationships these days. Trust is important to him. Embrace the change.
Oh, Yekla.
Resolution complete. Oh, that's right, because Ashland also wanted to become more like she wanted to really show him that she was here for him. Rocky has reached the maximum number of times he can embrace the self-discovery trait moment. That's fine. You've discovered a lot about yourself, Rocky. Loyal? Loyal Sims value their relationships and fully commit to them, whether they are friendships, romance, or even work. They avoid lying and cheating because their loved one's trust is very important to them. Oh, avoid lying and cheating. Well, he's gonna have to just go all for humor then, because he does like to be humorous. And she had her resolution complete. He's had his self-discovery. She's chatting with him. Okay, that's adorable. All right, we're gonna do a little bit more mischief. So let's go ahead and do like maybe some rumors. And then I need to feed him before he dies. But there! So I've been trying to figure out how to do that in a way that would actually sound, let's do rumor on this side too, that would actually like feel right. And I think this is it. The slow blending between these two of what it's like from a human's point of view to be more romantic, at least from Rocky's point of view, a lot more flirting, a lot more like physically like side by side, and from her point of view I could see how it's more like, oh, you spend your whole life together just like, you know, making projects that matter to you work. So all right, you two, enough of my yammering and yammering. Let's go ahead and let Rocky get some leftovers. Why is it just straight up cheese, Rocky? Like there's other things we could do. And I will show you guys what has changed since you have last been here. I think I already showed you we have some more paintings and things over here. And then upstairs, we actually have, dun 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 dun, the meteor site! Woo! I am particularly proud about this. So, Rocky did not die from meteor, as you guys know, after last night. Instead, he did go downstairs into the basement in time to avoid death by meteor. And guess what? I found out that death by meteor is 100% death. 100%. It's not, oh, you might die. Oh, there's a chance. No, 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 no. If your sim is outside whilst the meteor is coming down, it will hit your sim. It will obliterate them and it will kill them. Huh. Didn't know that. Which is, you know, funny because actually one of the reasons I started our channel in the first place was because I fell in love with my Eureka legacy, which was a legacy family based around science and plants, that I had triplets in. And one of my triplets, Newton, actually had a death by meteor when he was a child that his parents had to go, or satellite it was, that his parents had to go ahead and like plead for his life. But I made it so that he was just always kind of a very weak in health afterward. So, you know, the whole reason we're here together right now actually is partially because of death by satellite slash meteor in The Sims. Because I was so happy with how wildly cool that was in my Eureka Legacy, I decided I needed to go ahead and start making like stories about them to share. And that went to Symbolar, and then that eventually, like, I stumbled upon these amazing things on Symbolar like 10 years ago now. It would be more than, yeah, it would be almost 11 years ago, where people were making videos instead of spending hours trying to do post screenshots and typing things out for hours. I thought that sounded so much easier. And here we are, all because of death by satellite. So, you cannot actually get the meteors from the meteor event. They don't fall the way that the volcanic rocks do. However, with a little by debug digging, I found the meteor and I put it here. And I have placed it with a whole bunch of cool things from various modders. We have Brazen Lotus's rocks over here that have made it, you can actually apparently forge in with those rocks, and I don't know what that means, but we're going to try it out at some point. But I put a bunch of black rocks around. I sunk the meteor into the ground a little bit by going into the basement and then raising it up till it poked through the ground. I added this amazing, really freaking cool light that has a special sound effect from Bakey Gaming, who does some of the most amazing like animation mods out there. What are you doing? Where are you gonna? Oh, there's a pile here. Why? I don't know. Okay, are you two doing well? Okay, you're still chatting. Are you just chatting? Okay, don't dig for stuff, for crying out loud. Please finish up. Maybe they need to, okay, let's lie about career, because maybe they need to like complete the holiday aspiration by being jokesters. Hey, how you doing, Hercules? Doing good? There's baby on the way. We need to get your babies on the way. Don't worry, I'll try to get you some mares ASAP. But Bakey Gaming does these amazing like alien rocks that have been converted into lamps that glow and hum, and you can turn the effect off if you want to, but I personally think that it's so much more fun at night to leave it on. And then there are also a couple of vents from Bakey Gaming as well that are tucked under there that have a steam effect. So that's how this was created. If you're like, what the heck, Siri? That's amazing. I put a whole bunch of different items together using the build mode cheats, and the effect is, I love it. I'm so proud. I really think it's fantastic. Also, now Ashlyn's like, oh, I can flirt. She seems very excited about that. Let's go ahead and have her maybe uh, impersonate mermaids.
Genevieve.
Just their playfulness. And I think prank day is a perfect day to have managed to go ahead and get yourself an ultrasound of your 2 alien babies on the way. My rock disappeared! I didn't know that could happen! Note to self, I will definitely be going ahead, and I will be attempting to collect the rocks earlier. No! But I also put down some of the decorative gravel that looks really great for just like little pebbles everywhere. And I have a couple spawners because I figured that we earned them, friends. We earned them. I found these spawners on Curse Forge. If you guys are curious, I wish I knew the creator. I wish I knew the creator. I don't know the creator. I wish that their names were in the description. But there are a whole bunch of spawners, so I went ahead and I put in a couple spawners for rocks, because I figure almost getting killed by a meteor, we earned it. We earned a couple little spots to dig up random rocks and things on our property. So that's what that's all about. But there we go. So that's the meteor. Now apparently we're in a committed relationship, which is fantastic. Oh good, I can retrieve the compost finally. That's really exciting. I was wondering when and how that would work. And I'm also excited about the fact that Ashlyn still wants to visit 6am. She still feels like that's her responsibility, is to make sure that there's access to the alien planet for the children to be able to learn more about themselves, for her to really have access to the things that she's going to need to take better care of like everything. Oh, she wants to go chat with him again. That's so cute. And I think that Rocky is excited to go ahead, and he wants to go to 6am just because he thinks it'd be awesome. Also, he's hysterical. We gotta be a little careful about that. Aww.
Ooh.
Okay, they're being adorable.
Zool.
Absolutely adorable. Just please don't get yourself into any trouble, guys. But there we go. So there's like the long convoluted whatnots. Oh my gosh, you could just play in the trash. That's funny. Of what's going on. And prank day. Wow. Also, yes, prank day. And Erwin actually called us and asked us if he should go on a date with Agatha Crumplebottom. And I double checked, and she is an elder. So she's actually a flirty, like, serial romantic elder. So my thoughts are, Agatha is kind of catfishing Erwin, and she's only chatted with him online because that's where he makes most of his friends and has most of his relationships. So we need to talk about Erwin. Not just yet, but soon. And when we do, I think we might start talking about yes, we might be having some interesting things happen. So I want to see whether or not that goes anywhere, because that's hilarious. All right, so now that all of that said, oh yeah, and I put some little displays out so that we can see some of the things that Ashlyn has been working on. Oh, and she's been working on her juice fizzing. So I've been doing a few things here and there. Oh, we have a computer. Did I show you guys we have a computer now? And we have like a cute little spot for displaying flowers and some secret documents that Ashlyn got. And then some of the plant samples are starting to look a little bit more alien-esque, almost as though they're from a different place. And there's this really weird thing Rocky has never seen before. Very odd, flamingo-y thing. But it's all starting to add up, guys, one piece at a time. I'm very happy with how it is all turning out. And now we just need to really commit to a few of our other resolutions. So here's the thing. Rocky, now that he knows he is expecting children, and now that he has gone ahead and convinced himself he is such hot stuff that he wants to go ahead and like date an alien, and not just any alien. I think he's gonna start realizing that Ashlyn's really like the one important to him. I mean, they're kind of doing that on their own, you know what I mean? I think he also wants to regain some sense of who he is in terms of being able to go ahead and get his adrenaline-seeking lifestyle back. But also, because Rocky has created this deep bond with Hercules, I think he's gonna be like, Hercules, my man, I can't leave you high and dry like this. I can't be the only one to go ahead and have a hot, like, amazing partner in my life and leave you without anybody. So I think that actually, we're going to find Rocky is going to be more committed than ever, because he does not want Hercules left out of all of this. Hercules, he knows they have an important and close bond, and it's going to be important to him to hurry up and finish getting Hercules' levels up so we can go ahead, we can win the race, and we can get a championship bloodline going, because self-assured, self-confident Rocky, He wouldn't believe that his horse deserved anything less in this world than being a champion and recognized as a champion. And also, I want Rocky to get his, like, adrenaline-seeking lifestyle back. How does one seek adrenaline while you're heavily pregnant with alien twins? Well, maybe we'll start building that rocket ship. And meanwhile, Ashlyn has been working very hard at trying to make lots of money for our household, which has been quite amazing because you can see how we've been able to expand quite a lot thanks to all of her research and all of her prints. But boy, it's harder than I realized, and I would like you guys to know that this place is a money sink. Is it all of the little decorations and decor that I, Siri, whilst trying to get something practical out of our piles of things, have to go ahead and pluck and start putting down and then realize, oh fudge, I spent all the money again on clutter? No. No, I don't know what you guys are talking about. No. That's totally not it. But I do think that Ashlyn wants to continue working. Lady of the Knits is like her secondary thing, compared to wanting to carry on with her Mansion Baron event. And then 200,000, 30 windows. I'm still gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. 20 columns, probably not hard since I need the whole like cave system to be held up. But we're gonna start poking around and see if there's other stuff that she feels like she has to / wants to / needs to do so that she could be a good provider for the alien babies. But I also think that it's going to be important for her to start working with the other aliens in town as well. So we're going to be poking at a secret social group she's been part of, and we are going to see whether or not she can actually take over the Snillials United, which should actually have the L, Snillila. There we go. It should have the L and the A swapped. I messed the spelling up there. Trying to spell aliens backwards tripped me up. But she might want to take over from Callie because after having like had this relationship with Rocky, I think she's beginning to realize, oh, wait a second, like maybe we need to stop treating these Sims like just, you know, a game or a play toy that we pop in and mess with their world in. And I think that she wants to perhaps start pivoting how aliens treat this planet and building relationships between the two groups. And I also think, like, what can we do to get her more money? I've been holding on to their aspiration points for ages, or their satisfaction points for ages, so we can try to get them like really useful things. Like she could get super green thumb, or because she's so worried about money, if we save up a bit more, she could get money tree. Ooh, that'd be so cool. And then for Rocky, I've been holding on to his satisfaction points for ages because I want to figure out, so would he, I mean, seldom sleepy would be amazing for him. And we're getting closer and closer to it. But at the same time, I think he's so sassy and he wants to get his charisma up, right? And now that he has a girlfriend, I kind of want to get him the great kisser with success at kissing and charisma with every kiss and just let him level his charisma. I mean, we could get fertile, but I think it's already obvious that he is expecting, so we'll have to see. But alright guys, so that's the drama here in our Ranch to Riches right now, and I'm going to do my best, even if I have to make a post-it note that I stick on my forehead so I remember, to focus on also getting Hercules up there so we can start having some lovely mares trotting around our farm, because Rocky, he can't do that to Hercules. He can't be the only one being hot stuff, the only one with a family lineage, but it's kind of a little hard, you know, getting that all done when he can't even ride his horse. So alright, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you could, do please leave a like for our fearless silly goose Rocky. And if you'd like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Choo-choo, where are you going? Choo-choo!